Good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning, a little bit after 8 a.m. And over the weekend and lately, I've found that I'm pretty much just doing grocery shopping orders, shop and deliver orders for DoorDash and Instacart. And really, DoorDash has been paying a lot better than Instacart in my area for the most part. So starting off the day with this order from Giant. It's only $14 and it said 38 items, but it's important to look at the items because when I opened up the items amount just to see what the heck they were ordering, 22 of the items are small plum tomatoes. So really it's only like 10 items instead of 38. So as you can see, the dollar to mile ratio is much better. I think it's like 1.8 miles for $14. And that's really why I've been doing just shop and deliver. With DoorDash, I am a pro shopper, so I make 30% more than other shoppers. And over the weekend, I was getting like $35, $37, $27 an hour, somewhere in there, really consistently. And the miles on my car was like anywhere from 2 miles to 5 miles per delivery. So that's what I like, and I'm sticking with shop and deliver. So let's go to Giant and try to get this order done as quickly as possible. My first tip is to always park as close to the grocery cart return, and that way the goal is to try to be as quick and efficient as possible. So the total time it took to shop that order, technically it was over 30 items, like 35 items. I did it in about 25 minutes. It should have been a little bit less than that, but I had trouble finding the bag of sugar that they wanted. So the bags of sugar that they had were the small bags, and so I texted the customer and they answered right away, which is good, that the smaller bag was fine. And then after I got the groceries to the car, I used one hand and it was a heavier bag, so the bag like ripped in half. So I had to go back into the grocery store, and they were nice about it and gave me a bag without charging me another 10 cents or whatever. But that took a little bit of extra time. So overall, let's say 25 minutes to shop it, and the delivery is only 3 minutes away. So it'll be about a half an hour total for the shop and deliver. All we got to do now is drop it off. So just dropped that off. I made sure to hold the bag underneath the bag, put my hand underneath the bag so the bag didn't rip again. And then I got an Aldi order, and it looks like I'm getting an add-on. So I got an Aldi order, and I vowed to never take an Aldi order again, because I can't stand the fact that it's hard to find anything and you have to pay a quarter for a shopping cart, and I don't have any change on me or quarters, so it just drives me crazy. And that's a shame, because that was a $44 order from Aldi, so I declined that, and I got this triple order from Food Lion, which should be about $30 total. I didn't get a screenshot of the add-on because I'm driving, but I got a screenshot of the original order, which was a double, and the double I think was $22 for 8 miles, which is decent. And then the add-on was like for an additional 1 mile, it was an additional $8, so that's a no-brainer. So that brings me to about $30 for these 3 orders, and I should be able to complete it in an hour, so that would be $30 in an hour. So I love doing the shop and deliver, and now we are on our way to Food Lion. So we arrived at Food Lion. Order A and order C are really small, so I'll put order A on the top, order C on the bottom. Order B has 17 items, so I'll put that in the middle. so the first delivery is less than a mile away, and I separated the orders, but I don't really worry about which one's A, which one's B, and which one's C, because usually there's always a couple items that really stand out. So like one order has a big box of waffles, one order has a case of water, you know, so I just pay attention to like big differences like that. All three orders have, well, 2 out of the 3 orders have milk, so I don't pay attention to that. So now we're going to drop off this first order of 3, and then we're done this triple for $30. It took me about 30 minutes to shop all 3 orders, so that's not bad. $30 to, I'd say the shop and deliver total time is going to be about 45 minutes, maybe 50 minutes. And the added bonus is that my car doesn't smell like fast food, so I really like grocery shopping for that reason as well. Instead of my car smelling like pizza and chicken wings and McDonald's, it doesn't smell like anything at all because I'm doing grocery shopping. So let's drop off this first order. So I just dropped off order number 2, and while I was on my way to the house, I got an offer add-on for Home Depot, and it had like 6 bags of mulch and all these gardening supplies, and it was really tempting because it was $25 for like 2 miles, which is awesome dollar to mile ratio. But I passed on it because my car is not that big, and I've dealt with mulch personally, and usually the dye gets all over your hands, and then if a bag rips a little bit, then you have mulch in your car, and the bags are heavy, so it's quite a workout, or it can be. So it was tough, and I almost accepted it, but I declined that mulch Home Depot order. And instead I accepted this Dollar General order. I still have 1 grocery order left in my trunk to drop off, but Dollar General is right around the corner. So doing the Dollar General order, I think it's only like 3 or 4 items, and it's an extra $5.75 for less than a mile. So that's still a good dollar to mile ratio, almost $5 a mile. So let's go into Dollar General and knock this one out real quick on the way to delivering that last grocery order. The first time I went to Dollar General, it was a bit of a disaster because I didn't have a red card, but Now I have a DoorDash red card, so you need to use that, not the one in your phone. And when you have that, it's super easy. Let's go deliver it. All right, so the Dollar General order was just delivered, and now we just need to deliver the last order from Food Lion. And it looks like it is to an apartment, of course, so there's going to probably be some stairs to climb, and might have to make a couple trips because I think there's a few bags. So we'll drop this one off and then we're done for the morning. Whew. I have to catch my breath on that one. So $50.50 in 2 hours. It's not too bad. That one was a long walk. So I'm all finished for the morning. I made $25 an hour for 2 hours on a Monday morning. I'm going to continue to shop and deliver. Definitely a way to go. That last one was a workout though. It was carrying 2 bags and a case of water a pretty long way. Like, those apartment buildings are pretty long, and it was like the 4th building in and then up 2 flights of steps. So that was a good little upper body workout. And thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.